Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how to view your calendar as well as how to access the calendar of other people on the team, scheduling some basic invites and meetings for other people, as well as where we keep some different shared calendars with different information that might be useful for you. So first things first, you're going to want to navigate to calendar.google.com, at which point it'll take you to this page. For me, in terms of settings, I like to use the week view, but you can use whichever you like. I usually also don't show weekends, just since the work week is Monday to Friday for us. So from there, you'd have your calendar, which should show up first on the My Calendars list. So that's how you view the events that you have for yourself. You can also look at availability of others on the team. So let's say you want to see when a colleague of yours is free to schedule a meeting to talk about a project. So all you would do is you would search for their name here. So I'm going to grab in AJ's calendar to see when he's free. So it looks like he's got a free time here in an hour. So I'm going to click on the calendar. It's going to automatically create a meeting with the two of us. And then it's going to automatically add dial-in information, which is really awesome. You can obviously adjust some of the rest of this as needed. I'm not going to send him that event for now. But yeah, so that's how I would see his calendar. Let's say you have a manager and you want to frequently access their calendar. So the way to do that, if I wanted to save that as one of these list items, all I would have to do, I'm actually going to unsubscribe from it because I already did that. So all you would do is you'd come down here to, let me minimize this, you'd come down to other calendars. I'm going to hit this plus button, subscribe to a new calendar. So now I can type in his email, and now that's going to add it to my calendars list. So if I go back to settings, you'll notice it's here. So this is really great to view your manager's calendar. I would recommend setting it up for them. That way you can frequently see when they're free and when they're busy. So if you need to grab time with them, rather than having to search for their name every time and view it that way. So let me unsubscribe from his calendar. You can also add in a personal or external calendar as well. So that way you can see when you have meetings or personal life events. For example, I have linked up my personal email. So the way I did that is I just hit subscribes to a calendar. I put in my personal email, which is yusufsherbergy@gmail. And that allowed me to basically subscribe to that calendar. So you can see that here. And that way, for example, on Friday, I need to make sure to, check out by 6 p.m. because I'm going to my friend Meta's wedding ceremony. So we have that there as well. Outside of that, we also have some company level calendars. For example, there is a Prismfly culture calendar that shows the anniversary for new employees. So every year, it's going to show a team member's anniversary, 1 year, 2 years, etc. We also have a birthdays calendar that shows up there. So actually, if I click on this, see settings and sharings, you can see it shows work anniversaries, birthdays, and other company events. We also have a team out of office. So if you're ever going to go on vacation, you can turn on this calendar. You can, let's say I'm going to take off, Thursday or maybe Friday for the wedding. I could add an event, and I'm going to add this to the team out of office calendar. And I'm just going to say Yusuf out of office. It's going to default to showing out of office, but I would just recommend setting it up as an event for the out of office calendar. And then I'm going to hit save on that. And then if you wanted to mark that you're taking time off, obviously let your manager know, at which point then I'm going to come in on my personal calendar and I am going to have that on my personal calendar and then set that up so you want to set it up for both. That way other people on the team can see when you're out of office because they'll also have access to this calendar, as well as something on your personal calendar so you can decline meetings, you can schedule and move those around. And then also if someone tries to schedule time with you, it's going to show you as busy. So I'm going to go ahead and discard that, and then I'm going to delete this one. We also have a client out of office calendar. So if you're ever working with a client and they're taking time off, just so that the larger team is aware that that person is not available, let's say they Slack you a message and say, hey, I'm going to take off tomorrow. So you can go into the client out of office calendar and you can add a message and maybe put an abbreviation or the client name. So I'll just say client, and then I'll put who the person is. So let's say their name is John. I'll put John, and I'm just going to say out of office. And that's already set up on the client out of office. That way, if anyone's ever working with John, they know that he's out of office. I'm going to go ahead and discard that. And we also have a few other calendars that are specific to teams. So for example, the development team might have a shared calendar where they put some recurring events. I know with CRO, we have a shared calendar where we mark when tests have gone up and when they're coming down, just so that we can plan accordingly. So yeah, reach out to your manager and see if there's any team calendars that you should be added to as you're setting this all up. And HR will get you some steps on how to subscribe to this client out of office calendar, as well as the team out of office calendar and the Prismfly culture calendar. Thanks guys, and enjoy scheduling events. Bye.